Welcome, angels, or welcome back. My name is Malika, but I'm also known as My Angel, and I am loving my chaotic life all over again. I love doing plan with me's, budget with me's, and unboxings, and trying to vlog and doing car talk and what's in my bag. If you like those type of videos, hey, don't hesitate to come on back and see what I have in store. However, today I'm here to do my weekly check-in for week 1. Now, this is something that I don't normally do, but we're going to put this back into the regimen because I think we need it. Now, let me pause and actually say, guys, I am actually this is my first time doing a voiceover. Because my mic seemed to have stopped while I was recording and nothing recorded on this video. Or I should say, yes, nothing recorded. It looked like, I don't know if it stopped, turned off, it did something, but it just stopped. So let's get into this week and this weekly check-in. Here's my monthly check-in. We're doing really good this month. We did a monthly check-in and we did our, our monthly budget, our monthly goals, and we also did our beginning of our savings binders. So we know what we're doing. So we're moving right along. And please forgive me because I've never done this before. So I'm trying to catch and watch what I'm doing on here. So let's move on to the next portion that we need to do, which is something that we should have been doing long ago and we didn't. And it has caused some friction in the way I'm doing my budget, or it's shown a light on what I haven't been doing and why I'm in the issues that I'm in today. So let's move on to that's our paycheck, our monthly budget, and this is our weekly. Now, this is something different you guys didn't see when I actually did originally. So my paycheck budget, and this is my weekly expenses and budget. Let's move it in a little bit so you guys can see. I have a sticker. Oh, okay, we're going to get here. We're going to get it together. Okay, I think we're there. So on my weekly expenses, I have my budget and I have my checking account, all my bank accounts. I should not say my checking account, but all my bank accounts. Right now, the savings is 0. We'll go back to our monthly and you'll see that I have it on my monthly. And I didn't check it at first when I did this. So I didn't check, but our checking is supposed to be on there as well as my savings, my retirement, and my emergency. And like I told you, we're starting over. So now over to the right of this page, these are the days broken down into days. And I'm going to show you something that I didn't do there because of the space was too small. We have a lot going on with bills and birthdays and paydays. So the only thing you'll see on this calendar will be that along with my no spends. However, for my weekly, I put everything on there, including the totals for each day, which makes much more sense than putting it on the calendar because you can't see. You can't see on the calendar. You can really see in depth on this weekly page. And seeing the totals gives me an idea of what I'm doing per day and what I'm spending per day. So you see, I've broken up into categories of what I spent and then the total for that day. And then at the bottom, at the end, you'll see the little piggy, and that's the savings that I did for the week. So that's usually budgeted, so we usually know, but you never know if I have to put something extra in. Okay, so we'll put that back, and we're going to go ahead and start doing our expense tracker. Now, I did do the expense tracker offline, and you see all the colors. It's very colorful. Y'all, it's crazy, very crazy. But if I remember, I also had to use an extra sheet for the expense because this is how much I spent in 1 week. I'm not even going to go back over the numbers because it was astronomical. For somebody with the budget that I have, I don't even know where the money came from to spend so much. But I've broken them down into categories. I actually have 12 categories, which is a little bit more than others. But as the time goes by, those categories will be broken down into smaller groups, condensed into smaller groups, or how can I say, or just be gone altogether. So here I'm showing you how this matches, how I total up what I did for the day, and I put it on a sticker with color coordinated, almost color coordinated, close enough. Sorry for the zipper. And that is how I've been trying this month to really figure out what I'm spending and how I'm spending. And this is something I should have done 2 years ago, and I didn't. And it has really messed me up. I when I did this with you guys the other day, the eye opener hurt my feelings badly, like really badly. So let's go ahead and start doing our weekly check-in. So I wanted to show you, I've already, the I would say, yeah, the weekly expense for the day is there. I didn't total them up by day on this sheet. I totaled them up on that weekly sheet that you saw on the other page with the stickers. This one is, how should I say that? The one on the stickers for the weekly is daily. These totals right here are all for the week. So everything that I spent during that week, when it comes to family, when it comes to eating out, when it comes to gas, car, like I kind of separate things, like gas and car should have been together, but it wasn't. But later down the line, I really needed to break it down as simplest as possible so that I can really get an idea of what I am doing. And so, okay, I went to go get the no spin sticker, but I already put one on it. I had one no spin for that week, for this past week, well, for last week, which was on Tuesday. I don't know what I was doing, why I don't have that no spin, but I did put no spin on both pages. And so we're getting ready to move along. And I think now we're getting ready to do the expense tracker. Ugh, I do a lot of talking. Okay, so yeah, I was pulling them out. So right here, I was going to pull them out. I was showing you the totals, and I was going to pull them out and write them. What was it? Oh, I was going to use my digital planner, but my digital planner somehow did not update. So we're going to go ahead and just do it via paper and keep this sheet to the side. Okay, give myself a second to move along because I put it back. So I was going to do the digital, and then you're going to see me bring bring the paper back because I didn't update the digital. So I did it on my computer, and usually it automatically updates, but for whatever reason it didn't update. And it's probably because all my devices except my computer are full of storage. Like there's no storage. And I don't know why. Because I have, I use a Samsung, I have a Galaxy, and Galaxy has big storage, plus it has extended storage. But part of the problem is neither one of them have the extended storage. Well, my phone does, but my phone, for whatever reason, is not reading the scan disk. So, okay, so we're pulling the paper back out, and we're going to pull out the weekly. Now, there's 2 pages for the weekly, and I do have to change this for next year, where I have to, right now I have 12 categories. I will condense them later, which will probably condense to about 8, maybe 7 or 6. But at this moment, you're going to notice that each week only has a set of 6. And I'm going to point that out to you guys in just 1 second. Here we go. So there's 6 on that page, and I have 12. And I am showing you here, what you cannot see, that I have 12 categories right now on my expense tracker. And there's only 6 lines for each one, but I actually have extra. I always make an extra set because I do 5 weeks. So I have 3 extras, one for week 1, one for week 2, or for any week that I'm doing all 12. This week is the one time I'm actually doing all 12. I don't think I will be doing all 12 every week. However, I think I'm going to expand on this because I'm really trying to get myself disciplined and understand what I am doing so that I don't make these mistakes, or my family does not make these mistakes. Hold on. Okay. So here I'm just showing you again how I have the 12 and I have to move them over to the next page. So the other thing I didn't do, which you'll see in a minute, is that I did not budget by category. Like, I mean, I did and I did. I just didn't do the full set of categories. And that's where I was missing. Remember, I told you guys before that I don't be remembering things when I'm doing my budget, which is what keeps me fall off. And that's because I wasn't doing it on a consistent basis. So now that I'm doing it on a consistent basis this month, I'm getting a chance to see what it is that I really need. So 2025 is going to be my year. I'm sorry. Don't nobody know this yet, but it's going to be my year. So I think I have for a couple, gas has a total, groceries has a total, and one more has a total. Gas, can't remember. I can't see it. Oh, gas, groceries, eating out. So, oh, and my cell phone. So, cell phone, internet. Cell phone, not cell phone, internet. Cell phone has total. So we're going to write down the categories for each one of these. For each of these categories, we're going to write down the categories. Excuse me, guys. We're going to write down the categories, write down the totals, and then the ones that I do have, the ones that I did budget a total, we're going to put that to the side. We're going to put that down here, and then we will see what's the remaining of that total. And that's going to really give me a good idea of what I'm spending. And like I said before, these will also include my bills. So this is not just my expenses, but my bills as well. And so we're going to get ready to write them down. Here we go. So we're going to fast forward this part. Okay, so I'm kind of showing you here how what I just said again. I was not budgeting by category. I was just budgeting off the top of my head of what I knew, not what off the top of my head, but what I knew I needed to spend for the week and for the month. But I was not thinking about really like that part. As much as I've watched different videos, excuse me, as much as I've watched it, somehow I did not catch that. So now I've caught it. So we're going to work this out, and it will only get better. Okay, so now we're going to take what I budgeted for the month, and we're going to add those in. And the ones that I didn't budget, I decided to add them into this budget. So then when I'm looking next month, when I'm doing my budget for next month, it's already going to be there. So it won't forget because I'm seeing it from the month of December. So it's a good thing that we're starting off our New Year's resolution a month early, which is what I try to do with everything that I do, from my workouts to my, treating my hair, treating myself. I try to do that in December to move into January. Okay, so now we're going to, right now we are going to write down what the budget that we have. I mean, not the budget. Yeah, the budget that we created for the month, as well as what I spent for the week. Okay, so the last six, well, let's see, if I remember correctly, it's the cable, not cable internet, it's the gas on this page that I need to write down. And for MAI, for Mall My, I call it Mall May or May Mall. That's what I should call it. That's pretty much my social media, my Etsy shop. This is harder than I think. I don't realize that you have to really watch this video first, which is what I didn't do, to really get an idea of what you're going to say. Like, I'm seeing this and I kind of remember what I said, but, well, this is a little hard. So sitting here, I put May on there, what the budget is for that. And now I'm going to do the calculations for at least the four that I did budget, that I do have a budget for. I'm going to put those calculations in. So that's for groceries. And we have an amount of $430, I think I said, 99. And then we have the budget for a cell phone. And this least now I know for groceries, I have 400 something dollars left over. So now that lets me know what I have left for the month. So for cell phone, it's 728. Guys, please don't say nothing. I have 11. We have 11 electronics on our budget under our let's see, we have 11 items, 11 electronics under that account. So everything is paid under that account. And yes, that is a bill that we definitely don't need, but I keep it anyway. So for the next one, it would be for May Mall. It's a budget of 60 for the month. Mine is right now 7. So this is also going to include my subscriptions, which I realize I'm kind of mixing and matching my stuff. So I just did my gas. I'm budgeted 600 for my gas. I have 465 for gas. So that is pretty much all I have left over for the week. Well, that's not left over for the week, but that's what I've done for the week and what I have left over for the couple of ones that I did budget for. So this really will help. What I'm doing here will help for next month and making sure that I really get myself together with my budget. Now I have these steps. Now I am doing a little extra because I'm doing the expense tracker, I'm doing a weekly check-in, and then I'm doing the daily expense tracker on during each week with the stickers. And that's only just for fun. I don't necessarily need it. However, it's helping me know what I'm doing. And I'm going to show you guys here. It is telling me what I'm doing per day. I'm going to see how much I've spent on Friday. And then you see what the total is. Now you see the different categories and then you see the total. Same with Monday. You see the categories and then you have a total. That really gives me an idea of what I'm doing and where my money is going and why did it go that way. Like Tuesday, I spent nothing. What happened on Tuesday? Did I go to work? Did I not go to work? Did I have this? What it is that I was doing? On Friday, what was going on December 6th? Did I spend all this money on one day? And honestly, I'm spending more than I actually have for the week. That also tells me that I do make enough money. So that's something that people don't show you and tell you until you break that budget down. Excuse me. You don't know you don't know where your money's going. And now I have a really good idea of where my money's going, eating out. But this one is for, that pen didn't work. But I wanted to make sure that one was for May and one was for the daycare. So I kind of did two different ones. I don't know. Actually, I just realized something. It wasn't that. It's supposed to be for May. It's supposed to be for May Mall. So we have to come back to that later and fix that later on. So now I've taken the extra step, and that extra step really, really helps me in what I'm doing and what needs to be done for me and my family for us to get to a point we are debt free. And I'm just really glad. I know it's that extra step. I think that extra step would help. Look at that. Wednesday, one thing, it was eating out. If you notice on here, every day has eaten out except I think Tuesday, every day. So it's been really well. I'm realizing that this is helping me get to where I need to go. Mine is a little extensive. My budget planner is a little extensive, but I'm telling you guys, just 1 week of me doing everything that I was supposed to do that week has shown me that I am in trouble and I have to get myself together. Not just get myself together, but get myself and my family's life together. Because I have 2 kids in college. I mean, 2 kids. What in the world? I have 2 girls. One is in college, one is in high school. And sooner or later, I'm going to have 2 girls in college at the same time. So I really got to get myself in order because between that, this is day 14. I just cut myself off, but that's day 14. And you guys, we will have that conversation again later about my budget. It is now time for me to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this type of video, I would love for you to come back. So if you like this type of video, okay, so here we go. If you like this type of video, thank you guys for watching. If you like this type of video, please thumbs up. And we're going to say it again. If you like this video, oh, I'm talking about how I did 14 days and I'm doing better and I'm coming back and hopefully we'll do some more for you guys. So if you like this video, thumbs up. If you like what you see, okay, we're going to do that. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. We would love to see you again. And if you want to see us again, down here, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you, angels. Bye.